So it's my very great pleasure to welcome you all to the 5th European Aniridia Conference, EAC 5 of short, postponed from 2020 to this online 2021 format. As you heard, I'm the patron of Aniridia Network. I've been privileged to be in that position since 2012, the year in which the first Aniridia Europe conference was held in Oslo. Though in fact, it was a decade earlier in 2002 that I attended the first meeting in this excellent format that includes patients, clinicians, and scientists. And that meeting, nearly 20 years ago, was organized in Madrid by Rosa Sanchez de Vega, a major motivator for Aniridia Europe and its first president. You will hear excellent speakers from each category, that's to say patients, clinicians, and scientists, and a broad spectrum of expertise hailing from many countries. This wide representation is to be expected and celebrated because Aniridia is pretty evenly distributed all around the world. There is no such thing as a typical person with Aniridia. Careful, patient-led clinical and lab observations show a number of features in addition to the ocular problems, and some of these occur more frequently than others. So, besides the ophthalmological aspects, which of course we'll be discussing in great detail, we shall also explore this broader landscape at this meeting. Of course, we shall all discuss the best practice disease management and novel and emerging therapeutic approaches, which are so important to all of us. You're all responsible for making the meeting truly successful by asking questions and engaging in discussions in the generous time that is set aside for this. Before we begin, I want to pay huge tribute to all the organizers, but we'll single out James Buller and Dave Mackay from Aniridia Network and Nikki Hall and Dulce Lima Kuna from the Scientific Organizing Committee for taking on the lion's share of the work. Big thanks also to our major funders from the EU's Horizon 2020 program.